I need like 20K right now. I need like 50K right now. Oh, you broke niggas, get out the way right now. I need all my money makers, bring that cash out. I need all my D-boys to bring that.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to do another video, and I'm so excited to see you guys again. Well, obviously you're seeing me, but you know what I mean. So today we have a bit of a situation. Hold on. We have a situation, right? There was a friend of mine's back in the day. This question was asked to me years ago. So basically, I have a friend, let's say her name is Tasha, which is so close to my name, but hey, Tasha. Okay, so Tasha has a boyfriend named Josh. Tasha and Josh has been going out for about 5 years, right? So Tasha and Josh had broken up, and Josh went to go, you know, do his little thing, and they broken up for about, I don't know, like 2 weeks, and they come to find out he has an STD. Matter of fact, an STI. Let me get that corrected. A sexually transmitted infection, or if you want to call it a disease, but most of them are infections instead of diseases. So her ultimate question to me is, what would I do if I was in her situation? Ooh, honestly, if my dude, my man, and we broke up and he caught an STI, I have no idea what I would do. I don't know what I would do. Like, how much do you truly love him? Like, that's the ultimate question. How much, like, do you see yourself with this guy for the rest of your life? Think about that, because this is your life that we're also playing with. Because if it's like a, I don't know what kind of disease it was, because she didn't go into too much details. But if it was some HIV, which is highly serious, all sexually transmitted diseases or infections are serious, but some are curable. Some are not and deadly. AIDS. If it's a situation for me, and I was that female, my man and I have broken up for a certain time, like, you know, 2 weeks, and you don't know what to do. If I love him to the death of me, this is my man, I want to have children with him. Can I have children with him is the question now. Can I have unprotected sex with him? Am I willing to risk my life for him? You know, like, do you want to spend the rest of your life with this guy? Like, that's the ultimate question. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with this guy? Because if you feel like you love him so much, but you know that you're not going to last with him forever, you don't see yourself marrying him, you don't see yourself having kids with him, then I feel like there is no point of being with him. In that situation, when I have found out, I would be hella mad. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, my niggas. I am going to keep it 100 with y'all. I would be so pissed. Like you supposed to be mine. And we broke up for only 2 weeks. You knew we was going to be together, so you should have acted like we were never broke up in the first place. And you come back with something that's going to hurt you for the rest of your life, and it's going to affect mine. Would I stay with that? Honestly, like, do you really love that person that much? Because think about it this way. What if it was you? How would you feel if you and your man broke up with somebody and you went out to do whatever you did? I mean, of course nobody gets that on purpose. That's a problem. We don't sit there and get anything on purpose. That just happens. So that's why we need to be more responsible these days. So if it was my situation and I was to break up with, you know, the love of my life, and for 2 weeks, and I come back with a sexually transmitted disease, would I want him to stay with me? You know what I mean? Just put yourself in his shoe. How does he feel? That, I mean, come on now. Like, I don't know. How does he feel? How would you feel if you was to come back with a sexually transmitted disease? And it's already embarrassing enough that you have to tell that person, okay, we can't be together because of this situation, or do you still love me too? Like, and another thing is, do not ever let nobody force you, oh, if you really love me this much, then you would stay with me. The F? Oh, hell no. I'm not about to stay with you, boo-boo. Especially because you told me to stay with you. Now, if I'd have made that decision on my own, it would have been all good. But you're telling me that I have to stay with you because I love you? No. No, 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 no. That's not how things work, boo boo. Hell no. What would y'all do in this situation? Really think about it. How would your family feel about that situation? Honestly, talk to my mom. Like, honestly, like I mean, I wouldn't know what to do in a certain situation because I'm not in your situation. Like, our predicaments are completely different. I have to sometimes talk to somebody older and wiser to see what would they do in that situation, because from an older perspective it's really different. Like, if I was to talk to my mom, or say if I had a grandma at the time, like, hey grandma or moms, like, what would I do about the situation? Like, they would give me a grown person perspective. They won't give me no teenager or no young person perspective. They're not gonna give me no little kid opinion. They're not gonna be like, F that dude. Woo, woo, he got you effed up. Woo, woo, woo. No, they're gonna really sit there and talk to you like, look, is this what you want to deal with? And that's the question you need to ask yourself. Like, is this something that you really want to deal with? Is this something that you want to deal with for the rest of your life? I gotta leave in the morning. What do you mean? Ain't nobody told me until now. So if it was an HIV or AIDS, it's more serious. It has to do with your life. You putting your life in line. You putting your children's life in line. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you guys planning children now? Like, it's a lot of things to think about. If it's more like a chlamydia or gonorrhea situation, it's still bad because of it happening in general, but it is curable from the most perspective of my knowledge. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me. And who the hell was it with? You know what I mean? That's another question you need to ask yourself. Who was he messing with? Like, to the point where you had to catch something. Like, did you not know this person? Did you just get drunk and sleep with a random person? Or did you not protect yourself? Like, that's another thing you need to think about too. Like, you wasn't sitting there protecting yourself. Like, come on, man. Like, you know that I'm your main one. We probably go in Raw. We might go in Saw. Like, I don't know what the hell we go in, but we do this. You know what I mean? You can't be sitting there effing around with all these other bitchs and expect me to be okay with that. Like, no, protect yourself. See, this is a lesson where you need to protect yourself. Only two people having intercourse with each other, and the girl's on birth control or whatever the situation may be, or maybe you want to have a child, you know, but we're not talking about pregnancy to here. We're talking about having, you know, diseases. Then that's a different situation. Then hell, go ahead and do what you gotta do, girl. Ain't got nothing to do with me because I ain't having no damn kids. Who is this girl? Matter of fact, the girl probably didn't even know herself. Who is that dude that messed her up? And I'm pretty sure the dude didn't know either. So who is that other girl that messed with the dude that messed with the girl that messed with my man? Like, oh. Man, this milkshake is so good. Ew. Whipped cream is so nasty. So to answer your question, would I stay with my man? We wasn't together, but we broke up 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I probably wouldn't stay with him. Just saying, like, we can be cool, we can be close friends, we can kiss, we can act like we going out, but you be my man and us getting married and moving on, like, we still young. Like, I'm only 21. You know what I mean? I have a whole life to live. In my situation, I would not do that because there is plenty of sharks in the sea. And there are also plenty of fishes and crabs. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed my mother effing video. And please subscribe. I'm sick and tired of y'all not pushing my subscribe button. Matter of fact, I had a friend that said if y'all don't subscribe to me, then I don't know what he said, honestly. I don't remember. But when I find out what he said, I'm going to come back to you. But I remember him saying something like that. He threatened y'all. Just know it's a threat. So you have to push that subscribe button. Watch me glow up and maybe look a little toe up. It don't matter. Bye. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.